Hello everybody, Matthew Armstrong here on day 80 of this 100-day financial freedom challenge, and I want to just give you maybe an insight into something in life that it just seems so simple, so common sense, but most of the population just don't seem to get it. You know, life's like kind of like this. You know, you have ups and downs, right? You have peaks and troughs. You go through life like that. You know, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes you're going up, sometimes you're going down. And you can perceive this any way you want, you know. Sometimes this is like a hard slog going up, but when you get to the peak, it's like, woohoo! Phenomenal, huh? Sometimes you're going down, and some going down can be like, oh no, I'm going down. Or going down can be like, woohoo! I'm going down, you know. And when we get to the bottom, then we go up again, right? And sometimes the bottom is a great place to be, because when you're at the bottom, you can really push off. You know, when you've hit rock bottom sometimes. You know, sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom. I've hit rock bottom before. And I thought, is there any further I can go? Surely I couldn't go any further down than this. And you know what happened? I did. I did go further down. I don't know. Surely you can't go any further than this. And I did. I went further down again and I hit rock bottom. Then I knew I was at rock bottom. But you know, when you're rock bottom, you're deep inside your soul when you hit rock bottom. And when you're at rock bottom, then you can come up and go even further and reach new peaks when you go rock bottom. I just want to tell you a story. I used to work in an outdoor pursuit centre, and me and this other instructor were taking a group out mountain biking. We're taking them all around this big forest park. And there's a number of people in the group that were complaining about having to cycle up the hills. And they're going, oh, this is hard work. We don't want to cycle up the hills. And so we said, oh, okay, so we'll break the group into two, because there's a few of the people in the group that are like, well, we're okay to cycle up the hills, you know, that's fine. They kind of got it, you know, that you know, to have the big downhills where you have all the exhilaration, you got to put a few, you know, have a bit of pain, a bit of sweat to actually get up there, right? And they kind of got that, but there's a group that just didn't get that. In the group, they're complaining and they're moaning and like, this is so hard, we have to cycle up this hill. We didn't know we'd have to cycle up hills and we'd have to sweat and stuff and our muscles might burn a bit. We just thought we were just going to be, you know, I don't know what they thought. But anyway, so we broke this group up into two. I took one group and the other guy took the other group. I took the complainers. And so I took the complainers around this like nice easy route where there's no big up and down hills, just a nice easy route around the forest. And we got to this crossroads in the track of the forest, and we heard all these whoops and woos and everything, and I said, okay, hold back here a minute, it sounds like they're coming downhill. And the other group came flying past us like on the mountain bikes down the hill, all like totally exhilarated by this, and flew past. And the other group turned around to me and said, why couldn't we do that? And they looked at me like I was the bad guy, that I didn't take them on the fun rides, and they still just didn't get it, that because they weren't willing to put in the effort, they didn't get the rewards. The effort of cycling up the hills were the rewards of having the big downhill exhilaration, which, you know, that's what, you know, mountain biking is about. You know, it's about having a bit of exhilaration, going down hills and things like that, and they didn't get that, you know. So that it's the same in life. It's a metaphor for life. It's a metaphor for business. It's a metaphor for whatever you do in life. You want to have the body. Yeah, you got to have some pain. You got to sweat. You got to go to the gym when you don't want to go to the gym. You got to train when you don't feel like training. You got to, you know, go out for that run whenever it's raining and just, you know, put a hood on or whatever. You know, you got to do it when you don't feel like doing it. You got to do it when it's going to hurt sometimes, when there's going to be some discomfort, when there's going to be some sort of pain involved. There doesn't have to be suffering. Here's the difference. Here's what suffering is. Suffering is cycling up the hill, not knowing that there's a top. Suffering is thinking that the hill just keeps going infinite. If you have pain without suffering, is cycling up the hill with a vision, knowing that you're going to get to the top, you're going to see an amazing view, And then you're going to go woo all the way down and be able to have some momentum to go up the next one and then keep going. And that's life. So get this. Get this. If you're going through something that's difficult, if you're having some fears, if you're having some challenges, if there's something that you're avoiding, if there's a hill in your life that you're avoiding, that's what you need to do. You need to take that hill on. You need to take it on. Otherwise, what's the point? You're just going to flatline through life. You know? A lot of people are going through life like they're dead. Not really living. You've got to be prepared for a bit of pain. You've got to be prepared for a challenge. You've got to be prepared for a bit of sweat. A little bit of hardship, now and again. It's going to happen, right? But the difference is that you're doing it for a reason. You know you're going to have an amazing view, amazing experiences, amazing energy up here, and you're going to have such fun going down. You know? Sometimes I forget to breathe, and when I forget to breathe, then no oxygen goes to my brain, and then I can't think anymore. So this is a great thing to remember. Remember to breathe, you oxygenate your brain, and then you can remember to say things. Because my mind just went completely blank there, because I was just talking, getting excited, and I expelled all my oxygen. So do it. Do it. The challenges, the fears, whatever it is you're avoiding, that's what you need to go and do. Whatever you're having aversion to, you need to go and do that. You're going to have to learn some new skills. You're going to have to learn things that you maybe didn't know before, some things that don't come naturally to you. You've got to learn them. You've got to put in the effort and do it, knowing that you're moving towards a compelling vision in your life. And then you'll do it. Then you will do it. But you've got a choice in your life. Are you going to be one of those complainers that was in my group that just cycled along the little flat track and then turned around to me and said, why couldn't we go down that big hill? Just didn't get it. The other group got it. You can be in the other group if you want. The other group that's prepared to put it in, to put in the effort. Have that focus. They're going to get up that hill because they know as soon as they get to the top of that hill, they're going to have a great view over everything. And then they're going to have so much fun going down. And all that heat and sweat they built up going up, going down, they're going to have the breeze in their face, they're going to have the wind in their face, they're going to see the view and the trees whizzing past them, they're going to have such fun, they're going to be living life. You have a choice to be in whichever group, and you can choose right now which group you're going to be in. Make a decision, click the link below, join our team, and let's have a lot of fun. See you in the next video.